Good morning, everyone. Wait to get the chat up. Ironing today. We're doing some ironing. It has to be done. So I've got 2 baskets of ironing to do. Mikey, on your bed. Mikey's going to try and come in here and live dangerously under the chair. On your beddy. He's not even going to listen to me. Anyway. There, found us. Found us. Good morning, lovely Destiny. Wait till I put yous over here. I might put all that out the road. Is that okay there? That'll do. That'll do there. That'll do. There we are. Oh, remember put it in live chat. I'm always in top chat. Right, what have I done there? Mikey, go and lie down. Good morning, lovely Laura. Yes, there's lovely ASMR craft video. Thank you, sweet ASMR craft videos. Yes, I would like to first of all say thank you so much to you all. Mikey, go and lie down. He's trying to get under this chair and it's dangerous. I want to say thank you so much to you all yesterday just for listening to me, because you've made me feel a good bit better. I think I needed to get it out, you know, because I was sitting and had nobody to talk to, so talking to someone really does help an awful lot. I'm all cried out, so there's no more tears in me. Thank you, lovely Stuart. Good morning, sweet Debbie and Pippa. Rock Devo. There's my beautiful daughter, Lushtopia. She'll be the same as me this morning with her eyes. I've no more tears left. Cried all day yesterday. But yous did help me an awful lot. And thank you so much for all the comments that yous have gave me. It does help. So we're all just trying to not get back to normal, because it will never be the same, but we'll... You look as if you... Lushtopia, see if me and you were to go out, we would look as if we were fighting with each other. Wouldn't we? Yes, we're all just trying to survive now, if you know what I mean. Get on with it. So I thought, what better way but to get some ironing done. That's what we need. We need ironing done. And right, I've got my usual water and the iron. Oh, dropping stuff. My usual water, moonflower and lavender. We like some of that. And I've got an array of sprays. So I'm going to first of all use this one, lavender. Yeah. So I've not actually had much sleep because I couldn't get to sleep. Obviously, I think he's all really lying like that. And then you wake up and you think, was it a dream? And of course it wasn't a dream. And so anyway, there's my lovely open-minded. Thank you, Michael, for everything and the little notes and stuff like that you have gave me. Yes, as I say, Sky, I don't know if Lushtopia is the same as me, but I think I've cried my last, well, not my last tear, but I think I'm all cried out just now. But if Lushtopia was to be down here, we would probably set each other off, because we were doing that yesterday. There's my lovely ad. We were doing that, you know what it's like? You feel as if, right, I'm good, and then something happens and then you start again. But I'm not going to start because I don't want to bring yous down as well. And I know that yous are all saying it's good to vent and I don't bring yous down and stuff like that. But I like to keep yous happy. I like to try and have yous happy. And it wasn't a happy stream yesterday, so I apologise for that, but it's real, it's keeping it real. I keep it real with you. It's all real here, apart from a Saturday when I transform. Do you know what do you know what I feel kind of like? Buffalo Bill, the one for Silence of the Lambs, right? That this is me normally, but at the weekend, well, apart from I don't go about skinning folk, I'm not saying that, but I transform into a moth on a Saturday. That's just what I do. That's how I roll. You're cried out, I know. I think we're. Yeah, see, I've not been in their house. I've not been in their house, so I would be. I'd start again. But it's very important to tell everybody that you love them. It is, and it's never should be an embarrassing thing to tell anybody that you love them. If you love them, just say it. Just come out and say it right now. Because I love yous. I do love yous all. I was talking about yous to my mum this morning, actually. So your ears would have been burning. That's a Scottish thing. I think it's a Scottish thing. That when your ears are burning, someone's talking about you. Well, I was talking about all of yous. So your ears must have been burning. Thank you, Stuart. Stuart, I just felt as if I had to talk to someone because I was kind of not going out. I wasn't going off my head or anything, but I was feeling so bad yesterday, and I didn't want to wake my son up, and I didn't want to annoy my daughters because they were under enough heartache without me starting. Maybe they'd just stop crying and I was going to start them again, you know. So use are. I was saying that to my mum. I says, I don't know what I would do without yous now. See this, doing a live stream every day. I loved yous before, but I've came to really, 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 really love yous. Not in a creepy way, not in a kind of stalker way or anything like that I'm checking your Facebooks or anything like that. Not that kind of way, just that I love spending time with yous every day. People are like, I knew she was a mad stalker. I knew she was. Lushtopia, look what I'm coming to the end of. Remember we got that? It smells like, what's the name of it? Oh, what's the name of it? Something washed. You just got a Lush delivery. What was the name of this one? Honey, I Washed the Kids. Yep. Thank you, the ladies and gentlemen of the round table. What a fabulous name. Hi, sweet Jessie. Yeah, I love that smell, Honey, I Washed the Kids. As you can hear, Mr. Mikey's living dangerously again. He's under my chair. Mr. Mikey likes to live dangerously when I'm round about the cooker, you know, or if I'm chopping something, or if I'm ironing, he likes to live dangerously. Oh, from the Les. Oh, it's been ages since I've seen the Les. I hope she's doing well. I hope she's doing well. She's a lovely lady. I love her voice. Her voice is brilliant. Do you know something? I was saying to my mum as well this morning. This happened to me yesterday. I was sitting and I was watching a film on Netflix. I watched, what was the name of it? Hereditary, right? It's like a kind of horror film. So I was sitting watching that, and all of a sudden, I hadn't realised what was blocking me from watching it, but I was like that, trying to see my screen. And then when I did look, it was Poppy's face. She just slinked her face right like that in front of me, like this. And before I knew it, I was like that, trying to see my laptop. Just because she must have sensed that I wasn't feeling the best. So she got her face kissed off her. That's what she did. That's what happened. Mr. Mikey's like Austin Powers. Mr. Mikey is the Austin Powers of Scotland. Well, not the shag now or shag later, but not that. Well, sometimes he does, but let's not get into that this early. You know, I'm talking about the whole danger thing right now. But yes, he does the other thing as well. He does that too. Yes. I didn't know if that was just a British word or if it's international word for things. But that's Mr. Mikey for you, that's what he does. He does that kind of thing. I'm going to take my house coat off, right? So, oh, hope I'm not too bare looking, but I'm hot flushing. Which is great, you know, round about this time, you know, that's what I need. That's what I need in Toppy. Everything, some hot flushes and hormones put in there as well. Get that. That's what I get. This has been a great year, hasn't it? What a year this has been for everyone. Oh, so it's just British then? Well, Mr. Mikey likes to do that sometimes with Poppy. And it's a kind of thing that a mother doesn't ever want to see. So, and it's usually Poppy that starts it. Poppy is the tramp of this street, and that's saying something. Because Mrs. Doubtwater stays in this street. So, that's Poppy for you. She's the instigator of the trampy shenanigans. And I don't want to see that kind of stuff. And you know, right, I give them into trouble. Good morning, lovely Jordan. Does it mean that in Australia too? I give them into trouble, right, and I say, stop it. Stop that carry on, you two, right? I say to them, and Poppy looks at me and she looks at Mr. Mikey and she kind of runs a bit, and then she looks at Mr. Mikey again and runs a bit. And he's like that, chasing her. And I'm like, Poppy? She's terrible. Tell you, I don't know where she gets this trampy carry on from, not her mother. I've tried to be a tramp, it doesn't work. No, I've no takers, so wishful thinking on my behalf. See, gosh, Toby, I was in here, I'd be getting smacked. Mother behave. Good morning, lovely Luz. I'm doing ironing today. It's ironing day today. Jordan, oh, I don't think I look good wearing this. I'm hot. That's all it is. I'm hot, and not as in good looking hot, as in burning up hot. As we speak, right, I'll show you. As we speak, I've got the back door open. Look, wait, you see this? Oh, it's a horrible close up. And it's pouring of rain. And I'm still burning up. It's the joys of this change of life shenanigans that I'm having to go through right now. I wish it would hurry up already. Why does it need to linger? How can it not be right? Change of life, bang, over and done with a week. And then that'll be you done. It's got to linger on for years. Yeah, that was Mr. Mikey. Mr. Mikey's... He's out from under the chair, but you'll hear him come back under the chair to live dangerous. Is that thunder? Thunder? I think we had some thunder there. Lewis, you have a lovely day. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you, Michael. You have 30,000. I can't believe it. You know, 30,000. I can't get my head around that 30,000. Although, see, yesterday I did notice I lost 8 subscribers, but I'm taking that because of my video I put out yesterday, you know, wasn't the best video, and that's all right. If people don't want to watch me, I would rather that they didn't watch me if they... I would hate somebody to be forced to watch me. You're going to watch that Scottish girl. Get on there and watch her right now. I don't want to watch her. Watch her, I said. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Evoa, thank you. I'm good this morning. I'm good. I'm good this morning. Just getting my iron. I've got 3 sets of bedding, you see, I've got to get done, and it's been at the back of my mind I need to get this fixed and get some ironing done. And then after I do my live stream, I'll probably watch something. I don't know what I'm going to watch. I've been enjoying Netflix recently because I've not watched it for a while, so they've got new things on. As I said, I watched Hereditary. That was a bit of a horror. Well, it was a horror. But it was like a spooky horror. It was like a spooky kind of horror. But it was gruesome parts in it, so... Thank you, Michael. Carnival Row, no, I've not seen that. Is that good? See, I like a documentary as well. As I said, I watched, well, that was a series. I watched all of Peaky Blinders. Listen, see, if you haven't seen that, give that a watch. And that is very gruesome, right? There's gruesome parts. But it's about back in the day, like, with the IRA and things like that, and Jimmy Carr. I don't really. I've not really seen much of Jimmy Carr, to be honest, Michael. You're in series 3 now, Laura. Oh, Peaky Blinders. That is some. Where's my other thing? That is some series, I'll tell you. But I love the costumes in it. I love looking at the way they dressed back then. All the old cars and things like that. See, I think I was probably kicking about that time in a reincarnated state. That's what I think. Oh, I know, Laura, I know. Ooh, Orlando Bloom. I had that, remember that dream not that long ago with Orlando Bloom. He's chasing me. Him and Eminem. That's what's happening. Well, and Aquaman, of course. If Aquaman's watching, he'd be after me too. Do you know some people be going, who does she think she is? She actually thinks these big stars go after her. Well, see, they don't know, because they do. In my dreams, they go after me. I'm taking that as a sign. Not like one of these mad stalker people that see Mikey, stop living dangerously. That hear song lyrics and think, that's it, Eminem wrote that song for me. He does come to my dreams now and again though. I keep trying to get back to the dreams, but it never happens. Who knows who... And Orlando says to Orlando, get back to Katy Perry, Orlando. You know, she's pregnant with your child, for goodness sake. Don't be blowing it on this. Like, now he's sitting on the freshly ironed things. See, he's going to annoy me. Go and lie down. Which he won't. There's no point in me even saying that to him because he wants to linger. Open-minded, I think there's a good possibility they do watch this channel. This relaxing channel. I don't think they watch it to be relaxed though, I don't. Me and Mrs. Doubtwater, Orlando Bloom and Eminem. There's a foursome for you. Wonder who would get Mrs. Doubtwater. Do you know what? We'll give Orlando Mrs. Doubtwater. I'm sure, you know, he could handle her. Oh, yeah. See, I keep myself going with things like that, swirling through my brain. Yeah, but I watched that R. Kelly documentary the other day as well. That was horrible. That was a horrible documentary, but I don't know why things hadn't been done about that man before. Does anybody even know where he is? Is he in jail or is he walking about? R. Kelly, I don't know. He had blonde hair in my dream. We were going back to the Slim Shady days. He was just like that. But then remember he turned into an evil sea hag. That was terrible. It was a catfish. It was a catfish that was making itself out to look like Eminem, and it turned out it was a wicked sea witch that was kissing, and that was bad. That's my brain for you. That's my imagination running wild. I was wondering what that was. It's a cloth. Oh, good morning, lovely Jenna. See, I walk up to the shops and stuff like that with things like this stuck to my back. Oh, I watched Silence of the Lambs again the other day. That was good. Enjoyed that. Jodie Foster though, she's beautiful. No, Laura, that's just my normal dreams. That's just the way my dreams go. Right, in case you didn't hear the full dream, right, what happened was I was underwater, right, and I could breathe under the water. I was like, my goodness, I can breathe underwater. And Eminem was there. No, I went into the water and Eminem says, if I kiss you, he says, you'll be able to breathe underwater, right? So he gave me a snog under the water and I could breathe and I was going, this is tremendous, this is great. And he says, I know that you're really short of cash by now, right? So he knew me. He says, here's £100. So he was in the British currency and everything. Here's £100. Go and buy yourself some shopping. And I said, thank you very much, Slim Shady. So I took the £100, I went away shopping, and I thought, you know, I better go back and say thank you very much to him and tell him what I bought with the £100. So I went back under the water, and there he was, and I was saying to him, thanks very much and all that for the £100. I can't remember if we kissed again. I think we might have kissed again. And as we went to kiss, he transformed into an evil sea queen, right? Or sea witch, like that. And I felt violated. It was like that when I woke up with my cover. Who knows where that comes. It's not even as if I'd been watching anything to do with Eminem or evil sea queens for that matter. The skint part's probably right, but I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I should write it all down though. We should make some kind of movie. We should. I mean, I'll play the part of me. I was going to say the evil sea queen, but no, I'll play the part of me so that I can do a bit of snogging. It's about time. Yeah, that was my dream with Eminem. And I was like, what, Slim Shady? So, and there's been a few celebrity, Orlando Bloom, I was dreaming about him. He was trying to snog me as well. And I was saying to him, look, Katy Perry's going to have your child. And I mean, I know she's a very, very stunningly good looking, beautiful millionaire. But I know that this is what you want. You really want this mangled wreck here, cheap Scottish woman. But don't, Orlando, go home to Katy. See where my morals were at. I was like, no. Even though he was gagging basically, but see, I said no. Go home, Orlando, I said. But I don't know if Eminem's got a girlfriend or not, but he was getting snogged, so this is what happens in my dream. And the thing was, see, the night with the whole Eminem dream, my son said he'd had a strange dream and told me his strange dream. It wasn't really that strange at all. And then I says to him, well, wait, I'll tell you my dream. And he burst out laughing and he was like, no, I think you've won, Mum, with the strange dreams. Yeah. And then one of the strangest dreams ever was, I can't remember everything about it, but I remember I was walking along this road, right, and it was like dirt. It was like a dirt road, and there was lumps all over the road, right. And see, if you tripped up over one of the lumps, a monkey would come flying out the ground, up into the sky like a rocket, and then open a parachute and come flying down. Now, where does that come from? I don't know. Here's my craft video. Oh no, it's a horrible dream. School. See, I was bad at school. I hated school. So that was that. You know, that's what my dreams are like. They can be funny, but then again, see, if I have a nightmare, they're so real. I mean, I can smell in my dreams and see in colour, and I always remember my ex-husband saying when he was in dreams it was like slow motion. Mine's are like this, as if we were sitting here now. Yes, some of my subscribers have sent me these fridge magnets. I've got Arizona, that was Ralph that sent that. And I've got a giraffe, and I've got some from... In fact, Open Minded, I think you sent me a couple of these fridge magnets. So I've got some from, God, what's the name of the place? New Zealand. Couldn't think of that for my life. So I've got fridge magnets from people. Wait till I fix these again. Right, did I spray this or not? I don't know. I'll spray it again anyway. Is Debbie going? Bye, sweet Debbie. Have a lovely day. Thank you for coming in. T-shirts, you'll see white t-shirts. I've got, don't even know how many white t-shirts. I've got a thing for white t-shirts. People could be like, she's got the one white t-shirt, but I've not. I've actually got loads of white t-shirts. It's going to thunder heavy. I can tell. You can feel the pressure. It's been raining. It's been raining for over a week now, I think. Good morning, lovely. Acid salt. Marie, good morning to you. Where's Mr. Mike? He's under that chair, so that's not so dangerous. Still a wee bit dangerous, Mr. Mikey, but not as... That's pressure for you when you're trying to iron. You've got Jack Russell under your leg that you would die if the iron fell on top of. And it's not that. Sometimes if they hear another dog barking or that, they just go. So you don't want wires round about them either. So that's what I'm going to do today, ironing and then watch some more Netflix. Although I do play Pogo games. Does any of you play Pogo games? I like a bit of Pogo games. So I do, playing cards and stuff like that. I think Lushtopia's fell back asleep again. She had a bad day yesterday. Imagine that terrible person on a building site telling her to get a grip. Right, I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, right, but if she's in here. But see, when the guy had said all that to her, do you know what she was shouting? I told her to calm down a little. There was a guy on the building site and she was crying obviously with everything that happened yesterday, and they told her to get a grip of herself, right? Do you know what she was shouting on the building site? I'm going to jail the day I can see me going to jail. She was screaming that on the building site. Lushtopia. Thank you, Open Minded, for reminding me, because I always forget this is probably not a stream for younger than 16. You know, things I talk about. But that's how upset Lushtopia was yesterday, because she doesn't shout things like that. But the guy that you know had said that to her, he must have been like, I'm getting out here. Thank you, sweet ASMR Craft Video. Thank you so much for coming in and for all your beautiful kind words. I really do love you all so much. And you feel like family. It feels as if I'm sitting with family. Yous are my family too now. These are stuck with me. Sorry to tell you, but that's it. We're stuck. Open Minded, they told Lushtopia to get a grip herself. And this auntie hadn't even been removed from the house yet. So that's what Lushtopia was shouting. I'm going to jail today, she was shouting. So you can imagine she was very upset. Who says that kind of thing to someone that's grieving? Who says that to somebody? Pull yourself together. Who says? It's just as well I wasn't there, because I'd have been like, step back, Amanda. I've got this, darling. Get back to the car. I would have had the situation under control. I'd have been in jail. They'd have been bailing me out. That's what would have happened with that. But, you know, I don't want them getting a criminal record. I'd have took it. I'd have took it. Hello, sweet Early. Early. I hope I know I say it every time. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I think it's Early. Yes. I'm really bad at reading and stuff like that, and you know, people will probably rip me apart for that, but on my defence, when I was a wee girl, I missed an awful lot of school because I was in hospitals and stuff like that. So, and then when I came out of school, the class that I was in had all moved on to something else, and the teacher, quite frankly, couldn't stop all the lessons to teach me, so I just got left in the corner. I got left in the corner, so I did. That's why I've got a good imagination, because I'd be sitting going dumpty dumpty dum. I'd be sitting doing that in the class. Every report card, Linda is a daydreamer. Yep. See, they knew me. They did know me back at school. They knew that. Good morning, lovely Ada. See, I'll feel better. See, once all this is all done, I'll feel better. Although, I'll have all this done and then my son will come out the room. I swear like that, be washing. I'm sitting in the living room and I watch him going by and I'm like, you know, he can't bring like one thing at a time or one towel. He comes in with like that, all this washing, and I'm like, it was nice to see the bottom of the linen basket, but oh, good morning, lovely Mexico. Wow, vegan dolls, you were in the corner. You'd have been with me then. We would have been great friends. Well, this open-minded, this is it. And you know, people that get disabilities and things like that, and sometimes you're kind of frightened and you don't want to talk about it because you think people won't like you. And I was quite frankly like that at first. I thought, when people find out all my problems, they're not going to like me anymore. And then the more I thought about it, and I thought, Linda, do you really want people in your life that don't like you for being you, and you've got to put an act on? And I thought, no, I'm just going to be me. so I've always just been me, so this is it. This is all of it. That's why when I lost 8 subscribers, I lost yesterday, I thought, well, you know, and I'm pretty sure it was because of the video I put out, but I needed to talk to you, and I thought, I'm not just restricting myself from coming on and talking to my friends. Yous are like my family. See, if I've not been using them, like, I don't want to annoy my girls and my mum and dad and all that, so I annoy yous. No, I don't. That's not what I mean. I don't. Well, I hope I'm not annoying you. I hope I'm. All the lovely comments I got yesterday. I hope I'm not. See, if I'm annoying you, just tell me. I can take it. Quite frankly, Blueberry, you're starting to get a pain in the neck. I'll be like, okay, I'll reel it in a little bit. Yeah, I liked it. See, that's a good thing. I've always had a great imagination. See that I've got. I'm not very good at reading and stuff like that, but I've kind of made up for things. See, with my kids, when they were growing up, I remember dreading that they were going to be bringing homework home, and I was thinking, kids think their mummy knows everything. You know, my mum knows everything. My mum could have been an astronaut, and really they don't know that their mum's clueless. So I would let their dad deal with all that kind of thing, and I was creative. I used to have them doing painting, and at the time I didn't care if my house was messy. Do you know, the best thing for me was going to sleep at night knowing that my kids had a great time and I could hear their laughter. And even now I miss my babies because it was always great fun we used to have. See, now it's drunken fun we have. It's a fun of a different kind. But back then it was like crafts and stuff like that we used to do. I used to get blue hair, spray their hair blue, and the neighbours were always frowning upon us, you know, the neighbours would be frowning because we probably weren't their kind of people. But do you know something, see where I am now? We're all, I've got great neighbours now. And we all just kind of do our own thing, but nobody ever kind of judges you, whereas the last place, they were all hoity-toity is the word, or they thought that they had money. And of course, looking at me, you know I've got none. But I was good at crafts, is the moral of that rant there. I was good at crafts. So, and their dad was rubbish at crafts, so it worked out. Mum, how do you spell that? And I'd be like, go and ask your dad. Your dad, oh no. See, now we've got Alexa, that's great. But back in the days, and I remember people saying, look it up in the dictionary, right? And I remember thinking to myself as a kid, but I don't know how to look it up in the dictionary. I don't know how to spell it. You know, go and look it up in the dictionary. I don't know how to spell the word. How am I going to go up in the dictionary and go, right, well, that's it. So that always baffled me when they told me to look it up in the dictionary. I was like, but I don't know how can I look it up when I don't know how to spell it? Who's the daft one now? That was it. That was me. But I used to get little prizes in school for my storytelling, believe it or not. My storytelling, although I did get into trouble. See, it was a strict Catholic school that I had went to growing up. And I used to win every time with my stories. And these were made up stories, not like the stories I tell you that are true. Right, so they'd be like let's make up a story about a man and a lady in their garden, right? And I thought to myself, I've got an absolutely stottery story, right? So what I wrote was that there was this man and lady, and they stayed in this beautiful, beautiful house, and they loved each other and were married a long time, and the wife died, and the man loved her so much that he didn't want her to go to a graveyard, and he buried her in the garden, right? I can remember writing that story. And see, when I got called out, I got called out and shouted that. I had no idea why that was a wrong story at the time. And in big red writing on my page was, you don't bury people in your garden. I thought it was a romantic story that I was telling people. I got into trouble for that, I'll tell you. And it was probably the talk of the staff room. I'm surprised my mum and dad didn't get called up to the school on that little story. But that reminds me of my son when he was in primary school, and he was about in primary 7 or something like that, right? And he'd been playing the Xbox, and my ex-husband had these war games. I can't remember the name of these war. Grand something or another. No, that's the car one. Call of Duty or something like that, right? So he'd been watching his dad playing this game and had a shot at playing this game himself, even though it's an 18 or something like that on the label, right? So it was parents' night, and I had went up to parents' night myself, so I was sitting in, they had a little tray with all my son's books and stuff in it, and they says, if you want to just have a look through his work, and then we'll have you in, we'll have a little chat. And I was going, that's great. So I'm pulling out his stuff, and oh, that's a nice picture and things like that. And I come to this jotter, and in it he's got like a cartoon thing going here, and it's like green guys, and I can see the green guys like this. It looks as if they're doing some kind of gym or something like that, and there's like red all over the page, and I'm going, what the hell's that? So my son, I says, what's this there? And he went, they're soldiers, Mum. I went, they're soldiers? I said, so what's all that red there? And he said, it's blood, right? And I was like, oh no. And above it he's got, instead of Call of Duty, he wrote Call of War, as if that was going to be fly and getting. I thought, oh Jesus. I thought, I'm going in here and I'm going to have to explain why my son has been drawing these kind of cartoons in his jotter. So I went in and she went, did you have a look over everything? I said, I says, listen, I says, I'll stop you right there. I says, I'm apologise for this that my son has wrote. And she went, don't worry about it. She says, all the boys done video games. And I was saying to him, you shouldn't have wrote that. And he was going, but I changed its name. I says, but everybody knows what it is. So that was him. See, when I says to him, what's all the red stuff? And he was going, blood, mum, blood. He nearly had me in the headmistress's office. Again. Oh, we laugh about that to this day though. Oh, thank you, Ada. That's lovely to see. Call of War. Thank you, sweet Karen, for that. Thank you. See, that's another white t-shirt. Many that I've done so far. 3. Right, look. And here's a white vest top. I'll tell you, I'm not joking. I've got loads. I've got a thing for them. And it's great because white t-shirts, you can just bung them in a boil wash, can't you? And just boil them up. That way, see when they get shorter, and I think, if I put on a few more pounds, and I think, no, it's because I boil my clothes. It couldn't be them getting fatter, not at all. Oh my goodness, that was a laugh actually. See, when I came home, I was like to my ex-husband, don't be playing that game in front of him. It'd be too late, he'd already been watching it and had a shot. But probably all the other mums were the same because she says all the boys done video games, so they were all probably talking about it in the playground and stuff like that. I miss all that right enough with my kids. I still see them that size. Anyway, I think I'll go now and I'll put on some, I don't know, maybe watch Eminem or Orlando Bloom, maybe some Johnny Depp. I don't know what I'm going to watch. Hi, sweet Laura, or Lara, sorry. I don't know what I'm going to watch. I did watch, what was the funny one I watched the other day? I watched Step Brothers, but I watched something else as well. Oh, Hangover, I watched The Hangover, that was funny again. And thank you, Daniela. That was a true story, the whole Call of War instead of Call of Duty. I was like, that's not even fly, son. That's not even been fly. I was like, you need to listen to your mum more if you want to be kind of streetwise and fly. See, I was good at being fly back in the day. So thank you all. No, I didn't watch both movies. I just watched the one. I ended up watching. What else did I watch? I ended up watching. Oh, I can't remember what else I watched. I've been watching a lot of movies. Yesterday I watched the. Oh, that's right. It was that one. What was the name of that? Freaks, and it's just on Netflix, and it's really good. It's about people that have got like supernatural powers. So I don't know if they're aliens or what. It doesn't go into that. But their eyes, when their eyes bleed, and that's how they know if these people are, well, they called them freaks. And they had superpowers. It was really good. So you should watch that. If you haven't seen that, you should watch that. But I might watch the next Hangover. Mickey, stop living dangerously. Did you hear him? He's round my ankles just now. My supernatural powers is getting used to go to sleep. That's my supernatural powers. Sleep power, sleep power, sleep power, sleep power. Like that. And makeup power. Makeup power as well, because I can transform from this into what I'm like on a Saturday. So I'm going to give you a big kiss now. Thank you all for coming in, and thank you again for all the beautiful love and support you have gave me over the past couple of days. And I'll be back again tomorrow. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'm going to give you a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.